What's up, YouTube? We're back at it again. Today we got this C43 AMG. It's been here before. Last time it was here, got some downpipes installed as well as a tune. Today it's back just for an easy service as well as some troubleshooting. It's been having some check engine light evap codes coming up, so we're going to try to troubleshoot that. It says something about the gas cap being undone would give it problems. Basically, it'd lose pressure and then the car will stall out. So I'm gonna plug in the computer after the service and see what codes are coming up and if there's any tests we can do on the fuel system to see where that evap leak might be coming from. But for right now, I'm just gonna get the car up in the air so we can get the oil drained out, take the air filters off so we can get those changed out, and yeah, we'll update you back in a minute. All right, so I got the car up in the air, got things taken apart. Up top, you can see all the engine cover, the air boxes on both sides, and also the oil filter underneath. It's hard to see, but I got the oil drain plug out, all the oil drained out. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put a new filter in, which I have sitting here. This is the old filter. You can see how dirty it is compared to the new filter. Here's the part number if you guys need it, C43 AMG. This drain plug. So I'm gonna just put all this back on there right now, and then fill it back up. I also have the air boxes sitting over here. I'm gonna take these screws off on the outside around it. Just some little Torx. That's just the top clips and that. I'm gonna take those apart, change out the air filters, which I got sitting here. So that's where we're at, little by little. All right, so here we got the air boxes cracked open. You can see the air filters are not too dirty. You see a little bit of dirt and stuff on it, but I've seen far worse. Nonetheless, it's time for them to be changed. So we're gonna go ahead and clean all these out and put some new filters in, which, like I said, we got sitting right here. One-handed. There we go. Bear with me, thank you. So this is the new filter. Same part number if you guys need it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pop these in there so we can throw it back onto the car. All right, so I got the engine air filters all changed out, so I put those air boxes back on there. Got the new oil filter in here. I'm gonna finish by putting the plastics on the bottom. I was just doing some inspecting and looking around. It's hard to see, but there's a little bit of oil leaking around this area, and it seems to be coming from the front diff is what I would assume, because it's not coming from up top like engine oil. So I'm gonna let the owner know about that. It's not super bad, but as you can see, it is leaking and seeping a little bit. But that's something that's a bigger job, probably require a lift, so I'll probably have to take that somewhere else. But at least I can let them know about it. For right now though, I'm gonna finish by putting the plastics on the bottom. Once we get the plastics on the bottom, then I'll put it on the ground and fill it up with oil and do a couple more inspections and tests, just making sure all the fluids are topped off and there's no other maintenance items that need to be replaced or changed out. But as of right now, everything seems to be going smooth. No major problems, no issues, just that small seep from that front diff area. Other than that, the car's looking good. All right, so right now I got it hooked up to the computer. It's just running through a test to try to see where this evap leak is coming from. Gonna let this test run out. It takes a little while, probably like 5 minutes or so. But I have the car back on the ground. It's topped off with oil. Make sure that the coolant, the brake fluid, and all the other fluids are all topped off too. Like I said earlier, everything on this car looks really good other than this Evap code that we're trying to troubleshoot now. So hopefully once this test runs, I can do a couple other tests and see if we could pinpoint where it might be coming from. We already replaced the gas cap for where you put the gas in, hoping that that might get rid of the issue, but still keeps on coming back. This car has had a charcoal canister replaced. He said they took it to the dealer and had that done. One thing that I did notice underneath was one of the bars on this side had some stickers on it from the dealership with part numbers on it showing that it had been replaced. So I'm thinking that this might have been involved possibly in a small accident in the front and had to replace some things, like even the headlights. Not sure if these stickers are from the factory, but I think that maybe possibly that might have been it, and then they replaced the charcoal canister but still having issues. So I'm gonna let this test keep going through and then hopefully have an answer or have an idea at least of what might be causing this. But that's where we're at right now. Just wanted to update you guys. Alright, so after running the test, the fuel tank seemed to be holding pressure fine. So it had me do some tests on the purge control valve, which is located right here behind this headlight, this guy. And it operates fine, it opens and closes, you can hear it, so I know that the purge valve is working. The only thing I could think of is that possibly, depending on if it was in a front end accident here in this corner, it possibly could have damaged some of these lines because they have these different fittings where it connects, and a couple more right here. And it could be like a small hairline crack in the line because of the plastic ends on the fittings, or it could be in the rubber too. But being that it got hit, it's possible that at one point or at some point the line got cracked, or there's a small little leak because of that. The only other way to figure that out for sure would be to do like a smoke test, which I don't have the equipment to do a smoke test, so maybe they might have to take it back to the dealership where they installed the charcoal canister and see if they can do a smoke test to really pinpoint where this leak is coming from. But I think that it's more than likely one of the lines or a small little fitting somewhere where it's just letting out a little bit of air more than it's supposed to. But as of right now, the car is all topped off with oil, topped off with all the fluids, ran through everything else maintenance wise just to make sure it didn't have any other issues or needed anything else replaced. But as of right now, this car is good to go, so I'm gonna let the owner know that it's ready for pickup, let him know the diagnosis of the little bit of oil we found leaking on the diff in the front with the 4MATIC, and then also with the Evap, let them know that we tested out the fuel tank and also the purge control valve, and both of those tested out fine. So the only other thing I could really think of would be one of the lines, and we'll just go from there. But appreciate you guys watching this one. It was quick, kind of not a lot in it, but I still appreciate you guys watching. Until the next one, peace.